Greetings everyone, and Grade here of another Kane's Wrath replay. Spawn on the right side as the orange GDI. We have Poweredo. Spawn on the bottom left side, or just the leftish side, as the green steel talons with Raider OwnZ. Let's see now which each player is doing. We do have, looks like a barracks being pulled out, not a big surprise. Drafts out a squad. Gonna be eyeing both these Siberian spikes. Same thing over here. And orange and green are so hard to see on this mini-map. Now, is it? Green is almost completely invisible. Orange is quite hard to see as well. Looks like you only draft out one squad. A lot of squads there. Sells off the barracks. Not going to be advancing forward with 3 riflemen down the center-ish. We got 2 riflemen down here. Must have put out another barracks. And now I do got these 2 rifleman squads advancing forward. And he's going to hold down, hunker down right there, which would be a good hard point. There's a rifleman side in that garrison. Get some great damage onto one of those riflemen. Now we got these 2 riflemen now engaging the rifleman squad. Does quickly take that one out. These riflemen start to engage each other. And it looks like orange does to get the first strike there. This rifleman squad should be able to quickly clean it up, however. Some pit bulls now being employed on out. Got a pair of riflemen there. And orange find a pretty good engagement there. Pit bull does get some splash damage there, but got multiple pit bulls in return. Takes out that pit bull, no problem. He could start advancing forward with his pit bulls. Try to run past that garrison, the foxhole, and it was unsuccessful. Don't see any more aggression at the moment. You got these pit bulls still patrolling around. 4 is a very, very good number. The orange is eyeing to expand. They could advance forward with these pit bulls to this region. We have some more riflemen starting to dig in. Of course, they have 2 garrison slots, so you can always throw a missile squad into them as well. I've got these pit bulls advancing on forward. It does find a decent volley there onto that foxhole. These pit bulls will start skirmishing around. Does see a bit of fire there. Got a guardian cannon here being put on out. We'll go ahead and take out that pit bull there. Titan now being pulled out as well. Another defensive tower emplacement deployed on out. I'm not sure what it was. Another guardian cannon. Gone a little bit too heavy in the guardian cannons. Let's pull out an airfield as well. Maybe try and find some orcas. There's a very, very good number of pit bulls here. Now the forward ones do get repaired up. Oh, I heard a scan somewhere. Was it over here? Not sure where that scan came down or who was by. Do know how this foxhole going on down as well. And it's been gunned down those riflemen. Pit bulls advancing on forward. Now we've got the Titan and the Pitbull sort of forming up over here. Green does have significant force there. Orange has a more Pitbull force. This Titan will do some great work, so we may need to focus on the Titan first. This garrison, of course, will spot the Pitbulls running on by. And that rifle squad will get gunned down. Orca bomb run trying to find a strike. We'll get some damage there onto the refinery. Misses the harvesters. And now we've got these orcas advanced forward. Does take out a harvester there. Another one will be gunned down as well. And Firehawks does get a good quick kill there. And throws the rest of his missiles into the command post as well. Orcas or Pitbulls are now going to try to pursue these orcas on the tree path. You'll see quite a bit of damage right there. Pitbulls are making their way back down south. This Fox of course will spot this force, giving some early indication that it is in this region. Got a very, very good number of Pitbulls in this region, however. Guardian Cannon does find a volley there. Green's Pitbulls now starting to advance forward. Getting some great damage there on Orange Pitbulls. I think Green should be a win out, no problem right now. Those does get quite a bit of overkill there. Climb run into this war factory, does not take it out. Orange's field here has not been cleaned up at the moment. Down south, this one starting to rebuild. You have some blue Tiberium here, because this area has been eaten by quite a bit. Not sure by who though. Does have armor piercing rounds upgraded for orange, green. I don't think he may not have armor piercing rounds just yet. Orca does get a pretty good bomb run there to severe damage just one of the harvesters and does get some splash on the others. Now the Firehawks do get a nice bombing run there. Green's Firehawks now trying to pursue Orange Firehawks, and it should be very, very good for Green. Taking out all of those Firehawks now. Orange now going to be trying to claim some of this blue tib. One harvester, that should be enough for 2, maybe 3 loads there. Harvesters advancing up, or APC is advancing forward, trying to place this garrison. There was an attack over here. It may have been just Firehawks shooting each other. The garrison has been cleaned on up. Pitbulls, a very, very large swell of Pitbulls pushing forward, and they do have the Pitbull mortar. Getting some good damage down the Predator tank as driving by. Got these Pitbulls, find good volley there. Do have the Pitbulls sort of on an aggressive move order. Get some damage there. Does take out the Harvester as well. And may find himself some Firehawks here as well. Firehawks took a really bad path there. 2 of them will immediately get shot down. The third one may get shot down as well. It does straddle jet out of there. Or in. And takes the airfield with all the orcas on deck. The airfield, those Firehawks will likely go down. Nope, only one. Now I do got Titan here, upgrade with adaptive plating. We do now have the Marv deployed on out by Green. I did not see a Marv for Orange. And two of those bombing aircraft do go down. Looks like there's no hard point in this harvester. And it does fire some missiles there. I don't think it got all of them off. Fire around the airfield does take it out as well, destroying all those aircraft on the deck. Orange pit bulls do get cleaned on up. Of course, the rifleman will go down, no problem. Pit bulls are advancing forward, trying to get a good engagement. The pit bull mortar, of course, is very effective for structures. First moving around, mortar does get a great hit there on those APCs, severely damaging them all. Does get some good damage as well. I suppose getting some damage on the green Tiberium. So if he starts getting more hit on the green Tiberium, it actually can start destroying it. Does take out, of course, some of this infrastructure here. No more refinery in this region. Orange may want to get out some more refineries. Only has the one out on the field at the moment as well. Ooh, speaking about refineries, there's going to need to be another refinery here. All these guys are stacking on up. We're seeing lots of damage there, including splash damage. Ooh, holy crap. And Duga looks like an Orca bomber run is coming on in as well. Green's lost a significant amount of his economy, and Orange doesn't have much economy to begin with. Orange now just trying to run away back home. Duga, of course, is Titan gains some damage in as well. It looks like this rifleman squad will be killed off by green Tiberium. And this Tiberium spike will go down, giving him some green Tiberium. Over here. Oh, looks like I got some bomb runs here, as well as some air superiority fights. Let's take out the command post. Pit bulls now advancing forward, a good number of them. Nothing to take out that garrison though. These mortars could make short work of it. Dragunov does fire a volley there, gets some damage on one of those pit bulls. The rest are advancing forward, trying to get some very sporadic damage. Pit bull mortar does fire, getting some damage onto the Juggernaut. Juggernaut, if they get too close to Juggernaut, he will be able to crush them. But let's take out the War Factory in general. This guy was one of his own pit bulls there with that pit bull mortar barrage. And that pit bull mortar barrage does take out one of those APCs. Mortar APCs getting destroyed on the retreat path there. Needed them repairs a long time ago. Good damage there by the pit bull mortar as these guys start falling on back. Gamers, of course, do have a single garrison slot there, so we can perhaps garrison it with some self-defense units, such as riflemen or missile launchers. Orca bomber run does miss any harvester. We still got this Marv in the center of the map there, now being low for some missile troops. Being steel talents is only a more limited supply of what you can and cannot deploy out. And I missed something over here. Just more Firehawk bomb runs. These air superiority Firehawks will fall back for getting a kill. That horse may have been full of blue Tiberium. It will go down. I've got these handful of riflemen trying to defend this region. We're seeing quite a bit of fire. We got some pit bulls here for defense, but the pit bull mowers do miss the pit bulls. Green does of course a spear over there, just get a good volley with that pit bull mortar. Good hits there by the pit bull mortars as well. Juggernaut's now trying to fire some volleys onto these pit bulls now. Let's get a good hits there on that refinery as he starts backing on off. I'd be careful, I think he may splash himself a little bit too much with the missiles. Titans now being scored, very, very large number of Titans there. The Arm is not collecting that Tiberium at the moment. We'll see it's loaded up with 2 Grenadiers, 2 missile squads. Let's get a crush there on some of the APCs. Drop the Behemoths now advancing forward. You got these Firehawks flying about. And Titans do activate their adaptive plating right there. Titans do get some good kills on the Juggernauts. The Juggernauts don't have enough escort there. Marv is almost out. See a bit too much fire there. Juggernaut's still firing away. And that adaptive plate is being a bit more problematic. Slow down the damage output, and the Marv does in fact go down. Does lose all those Behemoths. And it looks like it's going to take time to clean up all these Juggernauts as well. Orca bottom run. Does take out one of those Titans. And now we've got these Mammoth tanks out being pulled out. With the repairs from the war factor, they should stay around for quite some time. Now these Mammoth tanks are advancing forward, trying to get some good damage onto these Titans. I just saw your Rumble comment. Why do you want me to send you a message? Do now have the Harvester going on down there. They got the Pitbull Mortars getting some good damage onto the refinery. Good volley there. It does take out that refinery. Marauder seeing a bit of fire there. It does get the laser fence up and going. And we do now have these Mammoth tanks coming over to respawn, trying to hit these pit bulls. Pit bulls are, the pit bull mortar does do some great damage for the structures, and does do a nice little hit and run there. Do now have the Mammoth tanks advancing forward, trying to get some good start advancing towards this base here. Do hear a Marv deployed out by Green once again. Maybe I need to get out some more missile troops here. Maybe a good idea to go for 2 missile troops, 2 engineers, or maybe just straight up engineers. The Steel Talons Marv is one of the weakest super units you can deploy on the game. Titans are now advanced forward, getting some good damage there onto the airfield. This power plant will go on down. Harvesters now are seeing a bit of fire there. Pit bulls are falling on back. Does get some damage there onto these APCs. APCs are advancing forward as well. There's like we do have these Titans trying to advance forward, trying to get some crushes. Could get some crushes there onto these APCs. That one does get crushed there. Got a bunch of veterans that come out on these Titans now. Pit bulls advancing forward as well. Getting some damage there. Titans are pursuing these APCs. Pitbull's getting some damage as well, but starting to splash some of his own Titans, the mortars. Does get one of his own Titans there with the Pitbull mortars. And now we do have these APCs receiving a bit of fire as well. Good damage there. And now we do got these Harvesters some of these Harvesters are going down. Most of Green's Pitbulls are down as well. He does just have a handful of very, very wounded Titans here. There's a couple of APCs in the region. Got some wounded Predators and I think here as well. Could use some repairs. Both sides are quite battered and bruised. Looks like some of Green Pitbulls do escape on out there. And now a bit of dogfight taking out a number of those Firehawks now. Decide to fall back down south. May see a bit more fire there. The Elite One will escape on out. I think the Elite One stayed alive because the efficiency that he has obtained. And now these behemoths or juggernauts are carcasses on the ground. And the Marv is grabbing some of this Tiberium as well. The rest of this blue tape's being cleaned on up. This blue tape has been cleaned up as well. Armor up there onto the MCV will take a bit more than those Firehawks. Green's Firehawks are falling on back. Oranges are still flying about. Purples are here as well. Is he maxed out at Tiberium?
Our base is under attack.
Most definitely
Cancelled.
not. I never know. It seems like some of Marv doesn't really collect Tiberium all too well. Spoden does have a decent reserve there. Orange needs to start expanding up north. Or re-expanding up north. Does he? No, his MCV maybe just fully down? Nope, there it is. Orca Bomber Run raining on in. Orcas are receiving a bit of fire as well. They get taken out by these APCs, thanks to RPS rounds. Oh no. Stay off the deck, stay off the deck, stay off the deck. That is far, far too wounded. Okay, does manage to stay off the deck in time. Does take out all those orcas as well, but now he may be low on ammo, so he may start burning up. Nope, none are burning up. They must have at least one missile each at least. Do now have this Marv advancing forward, collecting some Tiberium. Now do got these man tanks advancing on forward as well. Looks like an engineer was deployed out right there. It does go down. I'm not sure. Wait, Green's MCV is way up here as well. So thanks to this rifleman still in the area, he's able to spot this stuff. The MCV is still here. Green has claimed this Tiberium spike down south. We got a bomb run there on the orange MCV does have to go down as well. And do got some great efficiency coming out onto orange's Firehawks as well. I think orange's it doesn't have an airfield, does he have anymore? But no, he does still. He is missing his MCV. Over here, orange Pitbull's base 4. Of course, without Pitbull mortar, it would be hard to take on these structures. Now Green's Pitbulls are advancing forward, trying to get some good damage on in. I'll actually use my arrow keys a little bit more to move around the mini-map, or not mini-map, game. And now we do have the Orca bombing run. Also missed a little bit. Firehawks face forward. One elite, one heroic, one unvetted. Make that one dead. And the elite one does go down as well. Now just one heroic Firehawks. He may just need to keep that one on the aircraft duty. Taking out that food camp now, the barracks. And now orange has redeployed out his MCV. He needs to start building some more refineries over here to collect some income. Green could start. He needs to start has re-expanded down here. Needs this harvester back online. He needs some extra harvesters up here. Oh, gotta be careful of that Pitbull mortar. All of his forces are severely wounded. Man tank received a bit of fire there. Does turn on adaptive plane there. Didn't save that one. That plane, of course, allows him to sustain a bit more damage there. It does turn off adaptive plating now. Man tanks receive a bit of fire. This one's starting to fall back. Good mark from the man tanks as they start advancing forward. Still no railguns from either side. This one's going to be falling back to base now. Or maybe not back to base. The healthy ones need to push forward to absorb fire. And that man tank does go down. Mammoth can now receive quite a bit of fire, and since these healthy ones are bending him, he will be gunned down. Titan does go down as well. And let's look at these infantry units in phase 4. We got Greed's Mark phase 4. Does get a crush there onto one of those APCs. Does get some good value there. Has 2 Grenadiers, 2 missile squads loaded up. Mammoth's the only thing here left to defend against Green's Marv at the moment. However, Orange does have a significant amount of pit bulls here. He's getting way too close. The Marv pushes the phase 4 and crush a dozen. Starting to push on forward as well. Does get 1 crush there. We got 2 crushes. Mammoth's getting some great rear armor hits as well. It does get the Marv out as well. This Mammoth does go down. Now we've got Railgun Titan style on the field. He could go for Railgun Accelerators to get some great damage output. And there's Railgun Accelerators. All of Orange's ground army has been cleaned on up, and now it's on off stiff structure. Orange has backed out of the game now. This is Android saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay.